Hi YouTube! Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. As always, I never know what to say at the beginning. I want to do a review on something today, and it is the mini alphabet punch board from We Are Memory Keepers. I did open it, I just wanted to show you how it looks like. So this is how it comes in. And it has ABC here, but I'm not sure where I put it. But however, it doesn't, change anything. So this is a mini board, and they have two different sizes. They have a mini board and they have a normal board. I wanted the mini board, so the normal one would punch you a letter like this. It's huge. Can you see that? So to me, I don't see a lot of use out of this because I don't make banners or anything like that. The big one would be good for banners and stuff. And this one punches this little one, which I can use for whatever I want because it does fit, onto your pocket letter. So if you want to like spell out something or whatever in the pockets, you could use that. Or if you are making like a flip book and you want to spell out like love or whatever, something short, of course, not like a sentence, because then it would be too much, but this would go. This one is a little too big for me, so I didn't want to get it. And this board was around $25 at Michael's. Of course, I have used a coupon. I'm not buying anything for the full price, but yeah, this is how it comes in. It's a really tiny board. So the first thing when I got it, I saw a couple people on YouTube having this, and I see it in my, look at that. I'm sorry, this doesn't come off. This is from crafting. I also see it on my screen. It looks much bigger on TV. So when I got it and I took it out of the package, it was so tiny. It is actually super tiny. Look, it fits onto my hands. So this is the first thing. And I thought, oh, that's a good thing. I like tiny because then I don't have to store it, like a huge board. That's the reason why I never bought a huge scoreboard. I just bought the mini version of it because I like tiny. There is not much storage with that. Yeah, it comes on this piece, which I will not toss because it's really sturdy cardstock. And you know me, I will keep it. And it comes with a booklet with BJ's hair on it already. And this booklet is important because everything is in here, how to punch wood. So don't lose the booklet. I mean, you could probably Google it once you lose the booklet, but don't lose the booklet. The good thing is it also punches your numbers. So if somebody has a birthday or whatever, you could punch numbers. It punches you the exclamation mark. And it punches you, I'm not sure, is this a end sign? And then it just looks a little weird. I don't know what it is. I would say the only thing would be an end sign, but yeah, I don't know. So this is the booklet. It tells you the size of paper you have to use, and sometimes if the paper is not the size, and you will see it, you will have to cut off a little piece or whatever, but it does not bug me. So if you do the perfect size, which would be 2.5 by 3.5, I believe, let me see. No, 1.5 by 2.5. If you use the perfect size, you should get a perfect letter. Mine, I happen to have a lot of those left over from my die organization, and I did not toss them because it's really good cardstock. So, and I have a bunch. This is just a little bit of it, look. And I checked, and this one is 1.5 and a tiny bit. So I cannot cut it off with my paper cutter because it's just a tiny bit too wide. But I figured let's try and see. And I tried and it did punch really good letters. So this is how it comes. You have this piece right here. You can, you know, take a big piece of paper and cut your 1.5 by 2.5 right here. But it's a pain in the butt. It's so much easier to do it with your paper cutter, you know. But when I have the strips cut already, I can just stick it in here. Basically, it has like this tiny piece where you can push it against, close it. It comes with this little knife, very sharp. And then I can cut it off. So at least this makes it easier. And I'm not, see, way too big because there is a line. I forgot. There is a line which you have to align it with and then cut. So you get your, it's a little bit, you know, for me, it's much easier to just get my paper trimmer and keep cutting. It's just much easier than this little knife and this little piece, because let me tell you, it is tiny, look. So this whole thing is just 4 inches by 6 or 6 by 4. So it's not much to work with. But you could, if you don't have a paper cutter, you could do it here. But for me, it would be just like, oh my God, that's way too much work. But it cuts you your paper. So to make your, let me put it this way. Yeah. So to make your letters or your alphas, it's very easy. I love it. It's really, it's like explained here super good. It doesn't need any words to explain because it always shows you right there. Everything that's red, it's what you are using right now. You see, there's where you have to cut. There's where you have to punch, you know. So let's just make a letter. Let's just make A. And it shows here that you have to push it and then just punch it. So you just punch it. And then it tells you flip it. So you just flip it and punch it again. And then you will go right there into this part. And you will put it right there, just like it tells you here. So every time, it does have like this 1/4 of an inch right here. And every time when you have to put your paper like that, it will tell you. So don't worry about that. Just push it in there. Take your knife and cut it off. You know, I've done this too. I would just cut it with my scissors. As you can see, because my paper is a tiny bit different, I would cut it off right here. But it doesn't matter to me because then I can actually use up my paper. So I have to make a cut real quick and then I will have it. And then all I have to do is to round my corners and I will get perfectly fine A. So if you have your paper that it's not cut exactly, you might have little bits, you know, that you have to cut off. So keep this in mind. It will not give you a perfect letter if your piece of paper is not perfect. So the perfect size, you have to cut it the perfect size to get this. But as you can see, it goes really, really quick. So if I want to make a B, it again shows you there are lines on the bottom and it shows you where you have to line it up. And those are the lines on the bottom. So you know what to do. And it shows me that I have to line it up here. And then I have to flip it and punch it again. I've never made a B before, I must say. That's my first time, but just let it try. And then I have to put it in this part. And it does have 2 circles for you to line up your, you know, inner circle. So you will be like punching straight and you punch. And this punches this little thing right here. And then all you do is round your corners once again. And you get your B. So it always shows you what the punch will do, which is really good because you might forget. And this punch works from two sides, which is cool as well. Excuse me. I must say I was punching a couple things, and I didn't need the booklet that much anymore for the letters I punched before, because you can just tell what you have to do. So, you know, you don't really have to, after a while, I would say, you don't really have to look up each letter you want to punch. Now, there are a lot of things out there that you can do with this punch, except for punching your letters. And if you do some research, you will find them. Just see, you know, because you get 3 different punches here, actually, right? And this little cutting board. I don't care, like, not that I don't care, but I'm not sure what you can make here. I would have to do some research. But just like common sense, if you have this punch on here and you want to make something, you know, with this edge, you don't have to punch letters. If you want to have this edge on your project, let's say your tag or whatever it is, then you got it right here, whichever side you want to use, you know. And I'm sure you can figure out a way, you know, to make something different. If you just keep punching and then, I'm not sure, I'm not lining it up very good, so let's just see what happens. See? And I didn't know that. Like, I'm not following anything right now, but I could imagine that you can just go and do this. Let's do one more. You know, just by using this punch, you can make yourself something. See? So you can make, I don't know, and then you leave a little edge and you can make a template for washi tape or whatever it is, or you want to make a banner, or, you know, with your pattern paper. You can just see, what do I want to do? I want to line it up here, and I want this punched piece to be there, you know. And this is the good part. This is what I like about, you know, punches or those big things, that they are not only there to punch you a letter. You can play around with that, just like I do right now. I didn't know I'm gonna get this, but I'm getting this now, and it could be a banner for your project or whatever. If you have it pattern paper, and then it could be like you do layering in the background. You can make whatever you want to make out of this. I'll just cut it so it's not hanging there. And if you wanted to, you can, of course, go ahead and round your corners. And if you don't have, because I didn't cut it straight, it's a little bit here. But if you don't have a corner punch, you have one right here, you know. And if you wanted to, you probably can. Let me see. Let me see if this would work. I have no idea. Oh, yeah, look. There you go. Now you can hang it somewhere if you wanted to, you know. So this is just to show you that it does different things, and I like it. I totally like it. So if you are lucky and you can have like 60% off or something, once in a while they do that. Or if it's, you know, everything is 50% off and you get your 20% off coupon, you can get it for around a little more than $10. You know, if you are into letters and doing something with that, I think it's a good thing. It's very, very compact. It does what it's supposed to do, you know, and then it builds you a little pile once you punch it here. And I was thinking, you know me, I just don't want to throw things away. And it punches you this perfect thing. So I might even figure out what to do with that. I don't know yet. But yeah, this is what it is. I love it. See, my cam loves it. It's like, come here. But it's a really, really cool thing. I'm pretty sure I will be using it a lot. And I might go and do some research to figure out what else I can do with this, you know, just like with your envelope punch board, where you can make your bows and so many different things. You know, you might be able to make a lot with this. So I didn't do the research yet, but I will have to, just to see what it does. For right now, I'm very happy with my letters. And like I said, there's your booklet showing you everything, and you can really make every letter and every number you want. So very exciting. I love it. Like, I have no complaints about it at all, except for I have to cut my little papers. I mean, I would not cut them in here, but that's not a complaint, because you just need your sized papers. This, what I like, I know myself, you know, I'm losing little things. When you push this one in, it's in there. It's not coming out. And I'm a person who would cut herself all the time. If this would fall out, I would never see it. I would cut myself, and, you know, but it's all really good. There are your little punches right here, so you can see the shape it punches, but you can see it on the other side as well. And that's it. It's just a piece of plastic. It has the feet, so it doesn't, you know, slide around. Now I'm pushing it, and it's actually pretty stable right here. So it will not slide around when you are working. Love it. Love the fact that I can store it because it's so tiny, 6x4, and the booklet is much bigger. Look. I would say this booklet is 6x6, and look how much bigger it is. It really looks bigger on cam, I'm telling you. Once you get it, it's just a tiny piece. But it does what it's supposed to do. And like I said, they do have a big one as well. This is my opinion, my review. I bought this thing myself. Nobody paid me, you know, to do a review, so it's just my opinion. And I'm very, very excited about this one. I have nothing bad to say. So if you like letters and stuff like that, and punch boards, because some of us do really like our punch boards, it's a good thing to have, I would say. Okay, I just wanted to share this with you so I can actually put it away, because I kept it out the whole time and was thinking I should make the video. I had it for, I would say, like a week now. I always try to, you know, get a feel for something and try it out before I tell you if I like it or not, because, you know, if I get it and punch one letter, I don't know if it's good. However, I just hope you enjoyed it. I hope you liked this little review, and if you did, give me a thumbs up, of course. Share, subscribe, leave me a comment. Tell me if you got this one, or if you would like to have this one, or maybe there is like super duper great things I could do with this one and you know about it. Let me know in the comments. Check out my description for my Facebook and Instagram, Etsy shop, I don't know, whatever. And just enjoy your day. I will be punching a little more because I want to do something, but my day will be great because I got a punch board. Okay, guys, I hope you have a great day, and I see you in my next video. So bye bye.